stitchy friends, welcome to Cross My Stitches. My name is Jackie, and today I am posting my video on removing slubs from your linen as a separate video. I originally put this in my one of my Flosstube channels, and I wanted to change and put it on the tutorials just as itself, so hopefully people that don't normally watch my channel will catch it and see how to remove slubs from your linen. I will preface this by saying please practice first before you do it on your actual linen that you're working on. Take a piece of scrap linen that has flubs on it and practice taking them out before you do it on stitching that you've already stitched on, so you do not ruin your linen. It is quite easy to remove the slubs, but it takes a little practice, so I want you to make sure you do that first before you do it on a piece of fabric that you have already stitched on. So I'm going to post this now, and I hope it's helpful to you. Thanks so much. Bye. Okay, I'm going to try to stop my camera from shaking. Hold on just a minute. Okay, today I'm going to show you how to remove slubs from your fabric. It is quite easy to do. As you can see on this piece right here, it comes along quite thin, and then you have this ball here, and then it goes out back thin again. So this would be quite easy to pick out. If you wanted to remove it because it bothers you, it's going to show, or your stitches are going to look larger in that spot, you can certainly pick it out. What you're going to need is just a pin, and I'm using just a ball head pin, and you're going to need a pair of tweezers. I don't have the best tweezers with me right at the second, but these are a pair of tweezers just to grab hold of the threads. And you take your pin and you just along the very top of this fluff ball, you just kind of pick it. Now you want to be careful not to go down and pick out the main thread. You're just pulling on the little fluff that's at the top. It's good to use a magnifier or something when you're doing this. And I'm just going to keep just gently pulling at it. And I am looking through my iPad camera, so it is a little more difficult for me to see. But as you can see right there. Look at it. See it all pulled up right now? I'm going to take my tweezers and I'm going to try to pull that out. Now I'm careful not to grab the threads from underneath. I'm only grabbing what's on top. You can see, look at all that fluff that just came out. Okay, I'm going to do it again. We're just going to grab and pull. There's more of it. And again, pull. There's some more. And it's just the fibers that got caught up in a little ball underneath there as they were weaving it. So if you keep working at it without pulling the main thread, be careful you don't dig down too far. You can see this is starting to look a lot better. And there you go. That looks a ton better. Now I could keep working at it a little more and see if I can get any more of it out. But I'm actually very happy with the way that looks compared to what it looked like before. And I'm going to smooth it over with my nail. Give it a little pull. Make sure my threads are all straight again. And there you go. It does have a little more fluff. Let me see if I can flip it so you can see. A little more fluff kind of sticking up there. And of course you could trim it with your scissors really close and trim off any fuzzies that's over the top of the linen. But that looks 100% better than it did when I started right there. So I hope that helps you. Don't be afraid to take them out. If you do have slubs in your linens, be sure to do that before you start stitching. Look over your linen, see what's slub, what's not a slub. And you can try to remove those before you stitch. It's going to make your stitching lay a lot flatter, and then they're not going to show as much. Just make sure that you're not taking your needle and going under the whole thread and picking at it. Just lightly with a sharp needle, pick at the very top where that slub was and give it a little pick up, and then take your tweezers and pull it out. And your fabric will lay much flatter, and your stitching will lay right over that beautifully. I hope this helps.